Hello and welcome back to On Location. Today I'm on location here at Otto Armleder Memorial Park, and this is a pretty nice multi-use kind of recreation complex. Includes traditional, like of course soccer fields and amenities and stuff like that. There's a shared bike path multi-use trail that goes through the park here, which I've been going along here for the better part of an hour so far this morning. Basically the most results I've gotten about 17 or 18 bird species, and luckily I have gotten some images of a ruby-throated hummingbird, a female one at that, and then there's a pair of them that were chasing each other because hummingbirds are typically pretty territorial, unlike what most people would believe about them, but they are, can be pretty fierce at least. So it's pretty cool to get some images of that and some kind of soft morning light, and I'm really happy with the results there. So now I think I finished on the paved paths here at Otto, and I'm actually going to go along the more kind of more rugged and dirt paths and trails that go along the Little Miami River, which is pretty nice. That's probably the main feature that draws me to this place, because you can get shorebirds. Even in the spring, prothonotary warblers are pretty commonplace along the river. They're singing and flying about, and yeah, we're just going to see what we get here for the day. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so I wanted to go a little bit over my reasoning for doing the paved path first. It's mainly just a lighting situation. It's also that the busyness of it. I assume there'd be a lot more like runners and walkers and stuff and cyclists on that path as well. There was quite a few actually for being this early in the morning here, right at sunrise, but it's totally okay. And also just because of the lighting situation, it's a much more softer diffused light, of course, with sunrise and the golden hour, and I want to take advantage of that there instead of going in the woodland and stuff where it's more shaded at that time of day. Not that there's anything wrong with going in the woodland that time of day, but it's just going to be much darker, and shooting handheld like I am with this telephoto lens would be pretty difficult, I'd say, to really get some good shots. You really have to like lower the shutter speed, increase the ISO, which would introduce noise and all that kind of stuff. So I didn't really want to mess with that with doing this particular visit here today, and I want to take advantage of the full sunlight. Now it's fully risen over here. It's starting to hit part, still directionally speaking, part of the trees and just the overall landscape and park here. And I actually just found out this really cool section here. This is a new section here along the Little Miami River here, as you can see, where you can walk right along the basically the water and stuff. And so far I've seen one green heron and a whole bunch of killdeer, which are small, pretty common shorebirds in the plover family. So that's been pretty cool and everything. So this new section here, I don't even know how far it goes. Probably about half a mile or so, right off the trail here at Otto Armleder. And yeah, this has been really cool to see this little section here, especially in the early morning. And I could see it proving very fruitful, I'd say, with a good opportunity, even sunrise or sunset, to get some shorebird photographs and stuff like that. Also heard a Belt's kingfisher. Yeah, I think other than that, I'm going to go the other direction here, and there's much more trails and stuff along the Little Miami that has some canoe access, but obviously I'm going to be walking on foot, and we'll see if we get some good opportunities there. And hopefully with how dry the summer has been, there'll be a lot more mud flats and stuff for more sandpipers and such. So, I'm holding out for the best here. But so far I've gotten some cool birds today here. Heard a few red-eyed vireo singing, and I had I think one or maybe two blue grosbeak, which is a cool kind of more grassland bird that I heard singing as well. So yeah, a lot of cool opportunities here. This is a great hot spot and birding place to go at, and we're not done yet, but I'm going to show you some more of the park here, and hopefully get some more images besides the hummingbird photos I got a little bit ago. Alright, so I found some more shade here amongst the woodland that's kind of like bordering the Little Miami River here. And I actually got some really cool shots of a great blue heron. Now, you're probably thinking, a lot of you at least, that it's a pretty common bird you see along this particular river, and that it's just very commonplace everywhere. But I feel like these shots are pretty cool because I experimented a little bit and incorporated some foreground blur. I was basically shooting through some green leaves that were like a couple feet away from the telephoto lens, and that really produces kind of greenish effect instead of the overall blue of the water surrounding this heron. So I think that looked really, really cool. I really like the results of that. I'm shooting about f8 or so, about 500th of a second, and shooting about ISO 2000 since it was kind of dark for my particular spot. And there was a little bit of sunlight coming on to where the heron was and its surrounding area, but still pretty, overall, pretty dark. Alright, so I think that's going to conclude today's video here. I just had to go through this really, really overgrown trail. Felt like it lasted forever, really. It was like just a whole bunch of plants and vegetation that were like basically up to my hips deep in most spots, really, and then up to my knees and others, and it was just really stressful to get through. But anyways, made it through. It's a lot different than compared to in spring, but it's okay. I made it. And so I got some images, like I said, at the beginning of the day of the hummingbird, and then also the great blue heron later on in the morning here. But it's been a great visit out, great hike. But I hope you enjoyed the video, everyone, and I look forward to seeing the next video. This has been Otto Armleder Memorial Park. Until next time, make sure to get out here. Thank you.